up that door, things won't be the same. Crawling is a spider's head, searching for its prey. Soon you'll be caught next and then trapped in the spider's web.
Hey followers! What's up? Today I'm doing another Halloween video and I just looked at my phone. This video is about Coraline, but I've got the rest of my DVDs here because Halloween-y. But Coraline, which is this book, not the entire book, don't worry. It's a movie that I studied in first year in English when we were doing our movie studies. I know quite a bit about it because of that. Not everything, because it has been a while. I'm in 5th year now, so that was some time ago. But basically, the story of Coraline goes as follows. Coraline Jones is bored until she finds a secret door and discovers an alternative, better version of her life on the other side. When this seemingly perfect world turns dangerous and her other parents, including other mother, try to trap her forever, Coraline must use her resourcefulness, determination and bravery to escape this perilous world and save her family. There we go. Before I start this video, I would like to give a huge shout out to the Theorizer and Fangirl. Theorizer for bringing it back to forefront of people's minds a few years ago after being non-existent for like 7 years. And Fangirl for bringing it to the forefront of my mind just recently when I was thinking of things to do for Halloween. I will leave a link to their video, a playlist that's got all their videos to do with Coraline. The playlist is on my other channel, but I will leave a link to it in the description for this video. I highly recommend you check not only those videos out there, but all their videos. They are amazing YouTubers, so much better than me. They actually know what they're doing. Basically, it's just of it. And they always give me great ideas. Now, I've a notebook here of beautifully colour-coded notes I have taken when watching the film. And I'm going to use these notes to write scripts. That's quite a lot, so I'm going to split it into 3 videos. This one will be focusing on the history of the beldam. And of course, spoiler warnings for the movie and all that, although not so much in that is the biggest spoiler warning. The plot is the biggest spoiler warning for this video, because most of this video is me theorising on what happened before the movie. So without further ado, let's get started, because this is getting long. Now, I believe the beldam was a human being. In fact, it's almost stated in the book. Yes, that's right, there's a book. But like with most things, I haven't actually read it. I only know what the Theorizer and the Fangirl have talked about in theirs, so that's not much. However, I do know from one of the Theorizer's videos that it's stated in the book, the beldam says, "I had a mother once. I killed her. I buried her alive." That's a bit creepy, I must say. That must mean that she's a person and she's not just spawned from this other world. Now, let's get into history because this is like 4.5 minutes already. I believe that the beldam was once the Grand Dame of Ashland, Oregon, because that is one of the things that beldam actually means. And that Ashland, Oregon is where this movie is set. And in the 1950s, which was when Ashland was being settled, I believe she had a house built for her in her honour, and a garden in the back that was basically her face. We see this in the final zoom out of the movie, just before we see the cat disappear into the signpost. I believe that she and her son moved into the house and that she hung a picture of him in the main study room. This is the blue boy above the fireplace. That's who he is. Now, somehow, her boy dies young, and the grandame, so distraught by losing her son, goes wandering in the woods near the house, where she hears a voice calling to her. She goes to where the voice is coming from, and she falls down a well. This well, however, is a portal to the other world. This other world speaks to her and tells her she needs souls to create in this void. So she removes her own eyes, as they're windows to the soul, and uses her own soul to create the house that she had above in memory of her lost son. Except it's always night time in the other world. Now, I have a theory about this. This is my personal thing. I think it's because she's lost her son, who was probably the light of her life, and she misses him, so there's no light in her life anymore, so it's always night time. I hope that made sense. The fact she used her soul to help create the world explains why she has the button eyes. And it also backs up the whole, I don't know how to explain this. It backs up the fact that she can't leave the world because, as well as being over 150 years old, and she'd die if she went to this world without magic. Gosh, that's a once reference. If she went to the world without magic, she would die because she's so old. But she's also permanently connected to this world because of her soul being used to create it, basically. Now, the house that the grandame used to live in now sits empty. So a family that is African American, that might seem irrelevant right now, but it's important for part 3, so yeah. Now, they move into this house, and they have a son who's about 10 years old. Now, Grandame's magic is beginning to run low, and she needs more for her pocket universe to continue existing. But her soul is now all used up, so she creates a plan to kidnap the boy and use his soul. That's all for this video, guys. Next time I will take you to the information about what magic is. That's quite a lot. The orange stuff is the stuff I was talking about this time, which isn't as much. The pink stuff is the magic, so there's a lot of magic to talk about. But until then, I'll see you in the vid, followers. And please remember to check out my Facebook page, my Pinterest. The photos relating to this video will be on there because I actually cannot figure out how to get my editing software to work. So please check that out.